the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Houston. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
All right. They'll go play action with Stroud. Will spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's good for a Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Dave Barron is there to make the stop.
Brings up second down.
2nd and 5.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here's 3rd and 7.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll run for it with Mixon.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's the Pro Bowl corner, Denzel Ward. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Denver. His 12th touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Gain of 16 yards.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down. For Houston.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up here first and 10. Now Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Stroud to throw here on first down. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Stroud to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Broncos with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Why Tony?
Now Stroud. And he's in. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Houston. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angles.